What's going up, bull runners? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into some monumental topics that could reshape the future of cryptocurrency and technology. From executive showdowns to massive investments and quantum leaps, you won't want to miss this. Let's get into it. As you are probably all aware, Brad Garlinghouse went on 60 Minutes to talk about the future of crypto, and crypto Twitter, crypto X, whatever you want to call it, was absolutely going nuts or buzzing on high. Everything was going to be really great. But the portrayal wasn't all positive, leaving some key points about XRP and its legal battles unaddressed. People on X are pretty upset. And we'll get into a lot more details on that. We're also going to be talking about Riot platform. It's about to raise $500 million in a market where Bitcoin's price is already soaring. Riot Platforms is betting big by raising $500 million to buy more Bitcoin. But how does this affect market stability and individual investors? And the craziest news that came out today is Google has launched quantum computer Willow. With quantum computing, we're talking about a technology that can actually crack current encryption methods used in cryptocurrency. Will this pose a threat to our digital assets? Is this why the crypto market is crashing? Time is not on our side with these developments, and understanding these changes today could be the difference between safeguarding your investments or facing potential losses. And stick around till the end of this video because I've got a special bonus for you. I'm going to give you a sneak peek into the Bull Runners crypto community and how you can get accesses. So if you're feeling bullish about this current bull run, let me know by commenting 777 down below. And if you are going to be the first millionaire in your family tree, confirm that by smashing the subscribe button. So today, Bull Runners, we're going to kick it off here because this is actually what could potentially be sparking this extreme volatility in the markets. But meet Willow, our state-of-the-art quantum chip. So let's take a look at the quantum leap. Google's Willow chip is here, and it's not just another chip. It's actually a quantum leap forward in computing technology. With this new development, they were able to have a breakthrough in their error correction. For almost 3 decades, scientists have struggled with error correction in quantum computing, and Willow has cracked this challenge by showing the errors decrease exponentially as you add more qubits. This is huge because it means we're closer to making quantum computers practical. There are other scientific firsts involved in this result as well. For example, it's also one of the first compelling examples of real-time error correction on a superconducting quantum system, crucial for any useful computation, because if you can't correct errors fast enough, they ruin your computation before it's done. As the first system below threshold, this is the most convincing prototype for a scalable, logical qubit built to date. It's a strong sign that useful, very large quantum computers can indeed be built. Willow brings us closer to running practical, commercially relevant algorithms that can be replicated on conventional computers. The Willow gives 10 septillion years on one of today's fastest supercomputers. If you want to write that out, the 10 septillion looks just like that. That's more zeros than some of your meme coins out there. When it comes to performance with Willow, in one of their benchmarks, Willow did in under 5 minutes what would take the fastest supercomputers an unimaginable 10 septillion years to solve. That's like if the universe was a computer, Willow would still be faster at certain tasks. Quantum computers aren't just about speed, they're about solving problems that are currently impossible with classical computers. From drug discovery to optimizing logistics, Willow is paving the way for these applications. While Willow shines in benchmarks like random circuit sampling, we're not quite there for practical everyday applications, but Google's commitment to quantum computing is clear, aiming for real-world impact in the near future. And they say here, our goal is to do both at the same time, to step into a realm of algorithms that are beyond reach of classical computers and that are useful for real-world, commercially relevant problems. Now, when we jump over here to crypto bubbles and we take a look at the top 1 through 100 crypto coins, you can see that in unison, literally about 5 minutes after this article was published everywhere around the world, crypto began to tank. Right now, currently sitting down 20%. Obviously, if you've been watching the charts, it was down significantly more. As we can see here, noon Pacific time, price was currently sitting at $2.38. Then the article came out and the drop happened 17% on a flash crash. Now, the interesting thing is here, is there actually a correlation between news and the charts? There's a very famous saying that says, show me the charts and I'll tell you the news. But in reality, I think it is a trader's preference. Some people prefer to use charting. Some people prefer to use the news. So charting would be your technical analysis, while the news would be your fundamental analysis. Personally, I like to use both. But as we can see here, this was definitely an extreme drop out of nowhere. That's on XRP, as we see there. Dogecoin also had the same drop, but it's still continuing to suffer to the downside. Bitcoin also had the flash crash, continuing to have these sells. Price per Bitcoin is coming back into a very important key level, which was established December 4th, 2024. So we continue to see very large volatile swings for Bitcoin and many other coins in the market. We are currently still waiting for this bullish flag pattern to play out. As we remember, when Bitcoin finally made its run up to this 100K level, it did leave a nice flagpole here, creating a little pennant style flag here, and it broke out to the upside a little. But the ultimate target for this is around the $120,000 mark. And if we take a look at XRP's chart, it also had a very important key level here. Now, as we've been talking about, though, for the last several days, this is actually our level we need to be very, very careful of losing. This $2.20 level. We do not want to see this loss. We can see right now we've dropped below the 10 exponential moving average on the daily chart, which is very important to keep as well, because we also have a bullish flag pattern playing out here. For XRP, it broke out, came down, testing to the downside. I don't like that it came this far down, but it did fill our fair value gap based upon this candle, which was the December 1st candle. But we do have significant downside risk with these fair value gaps to the downside. We have 1 hour, 14 minutes while recording this video. If price does not climb back above this 10 exponential moving average, there is a likelihood of price to either fast crash or slowly move its way down to our 30 exponential moving average on the daily chart, also filling in these fair value gaps here to the $1.80 is the first level. However, things are still bullish. This is a shakeout potential move here. I would not be playing with leverage at all because there's no definite decision as far as market direction at the moment. But in the next hour and 15, before the daily candle closes, I would like to see price climb back above the 10 exponential moving average, getting us back to $2.30 so we can finish our move up to new all-time highs on XRP. And big news in the Bitcoin world, Riot platforms raising $500 million to buy Bitcoin among price surge. So as you guys are going to start seeing this method that Michael Saylor created for his company, MicroStrategy. He's trying to have it implemented at Microsoft, which they're voting on that tomorrow. Microsoft may be buying Bitcoin. We also saw yesterday there was a proposal that Amazon may also be buying. If you have not seen that video, go back to yesterday's video and watch that. And by the way, if you're getting great value from these videos, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Leave us a thumbs up. We really appreciate you. Riot Platforms has announced that they're looking to raise $500 million through a private bond issue. But why? Well, it's all about Bitcoin, obviously, and they plan to use the hefty sum to buy more Bitcoin for general corporate needs. This move isn't happening in isolation. Bitcoin's price has been on a roller coaster, nearing its all-time high just recently again. And Riot isn't the only one getting in on the action. Just today, just so you're aware, also MicroStrategy did announce that they've scooped up an additional 21,550 Bitcoin for around $2.1 billion at an average price of $98,783 per coin. Michael Saylor also tweeting out here, Riot is a company on the Bitcoin standard. When Riot tweeted out themselves, Riot announces proposed private offering of $500 million of convertible notes. Net proceeds from this offering to be used primarily to acquire Bitcoin and for general corporate purposes. Now, here's how it's going to go down for Riot. They're offering senior convertible notes, which mature in 2030. There's also an option for initial buyers to pick up an extra $75 million within 3 days of the initial purchase. The strategy not only shows Riot's confidence in Bitcoin, but also their commitment to expanding their operations in this space. But what does this mean for the market? Well, with major players like Riot and MicroStrategy betting big on Bitcoin, it's a clear signal to investors and the crypto community about Bitcoin's potential as a long-term asset. Michael Saylor went on record from MicroStrategy and said, "I'm sure I'll be buying Bitcoin at $1 million a coin." That's a bold statement, and it's stirring up excitement and speculation in the crypto space. So whether you're a Bitcoin bull or just keeping an eye on the market, Riot Platforms' move is definitely one to watch. What do you think about this strategy? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Now let's get over to the Brad Garlinghouse response from the 60 Minutes interview. Ripple CEO criticizes 60 Minutes for not including info on the XRP ruling. Brad Garlinghouse appeared on 60 Minutes to talk about the crypto role in US elections and also Ripple's ongoing legal battle with the SEC over XRP. However, he took to social media to criticize the program for not mentioning the key fact: a federal judge ruled in July of 2023 that XRP is not considered a security when sold on digital asset exchanges. The omission, according to Garlinghouse, led to a misleading narrative about XRP's regulatory status. He also criticized the former SEC official John Reed Stark for comments aired on the 60 Minutes show suggesting that Stark was misrepresenting the judicial consensus on XRP security status. And Brad says their allegation was that Ripple and our sales of XRP represented the sale of an unregistered security. However, the Ripple CEO pointed out on X after the segment aired that a federal judge did rule in favor of XRP was not a security regarding programmatic sales on digital asset exchanges. Garlinghouse argued on X that 60 Minutes shockingly left out that the federal judge ruled XRP is not a security. Gensler's shill John Reed Stark knows better, despite the comments on 60 Minutes choose to air. The segment has sparked a debate within the crypto community about media portrayal and regulatory clarity for cryptocurrency. Since the August ruling, XRP briefly returned to its former position as the third largest token by market cap. Some asset managers have also applied with the SEC to launch exchange-traded products tied to XRP. I did also want to let you guys know we're looking at the Bitcoin chart here. And by the way, none of this information is financial advice. This is just financial education, financial entertainment. Do not buy or sell anything we ever talk about on this channel. Do your own research. But as we see here, this is the January Bitcoin candle. It was a doji, but this was actually the candle where the ETFs were launched. So after the ETF launched, it did have a pullback. But then obviously from there it went up, had another pullback to the. So this is what I've been telling you guys too, as far as the charts, to simplify it for yourself. When the 10 exponential moving average is running up, the 30 and the 50 are below it. In this way, it's bullish posture. Price tends to try to stay above the 10 exponential moving average as bullish posture there as well. Now, what we'll notice is from last month's candle, it ran so far away that on the monthly chart, either this is going to pull back here or it's going to trade sideways and consolidate while this comes up and attacks it, like it did here in the past. But regardless, ETF launched here in January 2024, price has surged to the top side. XRP price has surged to the top side, and we haven't gotten our official announcement of several things. RLUSD has not been approved by New York yet. We have not had any single one of our 5 or 6 ETF applications approved yet. When those launch, more people are going to be coming into the markets. Let's not forget that, let's say, for example, BlackRock, there's rumors they're going to launch their ETF. They launch their ETF. Someone that's part of their program wants to buy some XRP. They want to get exposure to XRP. They then tell their broker at BlackRock, hey, I want to have some exposure to XRP. BlackRock then buys up tons and tons of XRP because they have so many people that are going to want to buy this product. Price is going to go up. Now, what we noticed when this launched on Ethereum, we had a small dip for Ethereum's, but then obviously now we see we're running back on Ethereum back to all-time highs as well. But as we take a look here on the weekly charts, we had 5 continuous green candles to the upside. This is a brand new candle, just came out, 6 days, 1 hour left. It did a nice purge to the downside. Can we see a continued run up and make it to our $3.31 previous all-time high? One thing to keep in mind, Right now, the candle is below the 10 exponential moving average on the daily chart. As you can see, price continued. It would ride along it, shoot up, consolidate, shoot up, consolidate. As soon as it got close to the 10, it was running away. This time, however, it did break below. If we lose this candle closes in 57 minutes. There is a potential that it comes back into the 30 exponential moving average on the daily. When we take a look at this on the 12-hour, you can see we did lose that yesterday. On the 12-hour, we lost the 10 exponential moving average, and it's continuing to fall today. We can still save this right now. We got to hold the line right here at $2.22. When we zoom in on the hourly chart, we are below that level. This is our new resistance level here. We see price tried to run back up, Our money flow is starting to round off to the downside. As we can see right here, it would do something like this, just like it did in the past over here. However, we are still bullish on these higher time frames, the weekly and the daily potentially, if we can hold this 30 exponential moving average. As we were talking about a couple of days ago when we were down here on the 1 hour chart, and it made its way to break back above the 30, 50, and it turned bullish. We kept that bullish momentum, did not quite make it back up to our resistance level here at 267. Unfortunately, we started to fail to the downside, and on our lower time frame, it is looking pretty nasty. On a positive note here on the 4 hour chart, we can see when price gets down here, there are orders, right? So when it got here, there were buyers in that area. So there's buyers down here. We got some people getting scared right now, starting to take profits, selling out, getting shaken out. Quantum computing news coming out saying that it might break all of the cryptocurrency because now your keys, not your crypto security password may not be secure any longer because of quantum computing. So some people got scared. We will continue to keep you up to date with these developments. And in fact, we have 24/7 nonstop developments over in our crypto community. Head over to bullrunners.com. As you can see, we currently have 848 members. We're going to have thousands of members joining. We just launched about a month ago. It is currently on special, $97 a month. That will be going up to $197 next month. Currently $970 for the full year. You get 2 months for free, essentially. That will be going up starting January 1st as well. So if you ever wanted to be a part of our community, lock in now. We've got our classroom where you can go get your information, take your classes at your own speed. We have our community, which is always pumping some sort of information, sharing the alpha. So if you want to join us, head to bullrunners.com or click the link right down below in the description and take a look at this.
Hey, Bull Runners, check this out. If you want to learn how to find the next 10x, 50x, or even 100x altcoin in this video, listen to this. Our research team posted GOAT on the 13th of October of 2024 when it was right at a penny, and since then it rallied to over $1 and is currently still up over 5,000%. That's like turning $1,000 into over $50,000. Our team called Pendle at only a $16 million market cap, or 16 cents, back on February 18th of 2023, all the way back here, and since then it's rallied up over 4,000%. That's a 40x. It's like turning $1,000 into over $40,000. Our team also called BitTensor Tau September 15th, 2022, before the token was ever even launched. And since then, Tau has rallied over 2,000%. That's a 20x. Our team even said Solana is most likely to be one of the easiest trades next year, and this was posted December 29th, 2022, on the day that Solana bottomed out at around $8. And since then, Solana looks like it's up over 2,500%. That's a 25x. It's like turning $1,000 into over $25,000. And the bull run is just getting started. The list goes on and on and on. Our team called Sui, Ondo, and even some of the biggest cult-based meme coins like MOG back in July 20th of 2023, the day that MOG launched. So if you want to learn how our team is finding these altcoins before they explode, we just launched Altcoin Pro University, where our research team gives you real-time altcoin picks with explosive potential for this bull run, along with 100+ expert curated classes crafted by industry experts to discover these gems yourself, on top of our live weekly calls every single week for in-depth crypto market analysis and daily updates. And that's just a fraction of what we offer inside of Altcoin Pro University through the link below. And although we make no guarantees because crypto is definitely risky, guys, this is only $97 a month or $970 a year. If you want to save $194, getting 2 months for free and unlock some exclusive bonuses through the link below. But I'm not going to talk all about that in this video because we have a lot to cover. Just go through the link in the description below, get in right now, watch the 26-minute video covering everything that Altcoin Pro University offers because we have a lot to cover with you over the next few minutes in this video to help you become the first millionaire in your family tree. If that's a goal of yours, our goal is to help 1,000 members set their portfolio up for life this month. And you can get started through the link in the description below right now, or you can go to bullrunners.com to take advantage of the bonuses we're giving you before they expire. We have about 200 members right now, and we literally just launched like less than 5 days ago at the time of making this video. Everyone is loving the community. They're loving the education. They're getting access to real-time altcoin picks first before we ever make videos about them. So click the link in the description below, watch the video, and I'll see you on the inside.